Imagine starting your own business from the ground up. Well, folks starting their own agriculture-based businesses converged on Music Man Square today. KIMT News 3's Alex Juergens was there, and he joins me now live in Mason City. Alex, fill us in.
Now, you said it best, George. There was quite a turnout here at Music Man Square for the conference here. And, you know, speaking with a farmer in southwest Iowa who came up here for this convention, she lives not too far away from the affected areas in southwest Iowa with all the flooding going on. And she shared with me her thoughts about this spring's outlook. Jill Eukin and her husband raise cattle and grow corn and soybeans near Atlantic, Iowa, having doing so for about 4 decades. Fortunately, her homestead hasn't really been affected much by the flooding.
In Cass and Pottawatomie County, we have the east and the west Nishnabotna rivers, and they flooded for about 24 hours. And of course, they drain into tributaries that go into the Missouri River.
However, despite the amount of flooding, she doesn't see commodity prices being affected long term.
Our capacity to produce in the United States way outweighs the market in most instances. And if you look at that flood range along the Missouri and potentially along the Mississippi rivers, in comparison to the whole production area in the U.S., it's pretty small.
While planting season is still at least a few weeks away, she does feel the moisture and saturated ground will have some effect, but she's hoping for improving conditions.
We typically start planting about mid-April in southern Iowa where we are, and if we get 10 good days, then we can get the corn in a good time period. So.
Now, the USDA released their Midwest climate report today, and they say that in Nebraska there have been at least $1 billion in agricultural losses so far. Live in Mason City, Alex Juergens, KIMT News 3.
And one footnote, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration predicts the flooding we've endured will likely continue to be kept an eye on through the melting that is going to occur all the way up until May.